Hey everyone, welcome back. It has not been long at all since the last recording of my videos. I definitely have not moved from Florida all the way down to South Carolina, and I'm definitely not recording in, a house that's full of just moving boxes pre-renovation. It's been busy. I've got out of the Navy since I last recorded, and I've now moved to South Carolina. So my wife suggested to me that because I'm officially now a South Carolina resident, that I should film a video that is, appropriate to living in South Carolina. And naturally, my response to that was to go ahead and make a video ranking all the different ducks of North America. So this is what we're going to do today. And I have compiled a list, and we're going to just hit them into a random number generator to pick out what ducks, and then we'll rank them from there. We're going to be ranking the ducks based off of looks, the way they sound, the location that they're found in the U.S., North America. Could I make that duck my friend? It's any kind of random fun facts that I found out about them, and then also how many ducks would it take in a fight for them to overwhelm me and best me of that specific duck. So that is my grading criteria of how we're going to rank these ducks, and we're doing the traditional S tier, A tier, all the way down to F tier. If you don't know that, A through F, normal grading system where F absolutely sucks, A is phenomenal, and then S is superior or supreme. So that is the cream of the crop. That is the best duck that I think, in my opinion, at least for North America, that we have. At that, we're just going to jump into it. So here we go. We're going to switch over to screen sharing mode. All right, so as you can see right here, we got the ranking system with S, A, B, C, D, F, and then we have all of our ducks down here, and I'm just gonna have to literally figure out which one's which because I don't know what they look like offhand. But ignore these ads. I don't endorse any of them. I am getting bombarded with ads on tiermaker.com. But this I'll link it in the bottom if you want to make your own ranking of the different ducks. Go ahead. It's all to you. Starting off. So here we go. We got a random number generator. And boom, 15. So 15 is the Pekin duck. All right, this is going to be a good one because I have a Pekin and I have actual experience with these idiots. Right off the rip, I'm already going to want to rank him pretty high, but I also have some reservations against him. So Pekin, it is... There he is. This is the natural attack mode if you look at it. Oh, nope, right here. Nope, go back to attack mode. So my ducks like to go into attack mode and go after the runners. So I have 3 runners and 2 Pekins, and the one Pekin, his name is Seymour. He, for some reason, has just this vendetta against one of the runners, Double D, because Ed and Eddie, and he just keeps chasing him and pinning him down and mounting him. And now they're all guys, so it's a dominance thing because there's no hens around for them to be fighting over. They're just beating. But that is the attack mode. It's the head low to the ground, but it's hysterical because these ducks are so fat and stupid that when they're running after the runners that are, it's in the name, runner, and they can get away right away. It's hysterical. But yeah, but these are like your cute, Donald Duck looking white ducks. They look super adorable, but like I said, they're kind of douches. So looks, I'm gonna give that that's a positive right there. The Pekin though is not actually native to the United States. It is native to Eastern Asia, hence Pekin. These ducks are primarily used for meat, because they are pretty chonky. I don't have any other fun facts about them. So this one website I'm using, birdsofnorthamerica.net, it's not phenomenal. But anyway, so they pretty much are just found in our city parks and farmyards. How many could I take in a fight? I think if maybe 20 came running at me at one time, because they get pretty big, I could probably take about 20 of them on. Normally though, these ducks are supposed to be super social. They're supposed to be super friendly. So I want to say that they are, high up in the ranking. But my experience so far is they don't like to be near me at all. Well, they do if I have lettuce. So I'm gonna let's put them in B because they are pretty cute. They are pretty, doesn't take that many. I think we'll find that it doesn't take that many of them relatively to fight me, but they are kind of douchebags. So they go in B. All right, next up, let's go Canvasback. All right, Oh God, Canvasback. That eye is evil looking. He looks very much like a duck that you'd have like in your wood paneled home. Not that I have wood paneling in my house at all, but it looks like a somebody's den. Like they'd have like a stuffed canvasback duck there. I don't know if I like that sound. That's weird. So they are found in water. They like to eat plants, and they like to make floating nests, which that's pretty cool. Okay, so they're diving ducks, and they are of low concern for conservation, so you can have at with killing them. So they get it on up in the colder areas. So these are like cold ducks. They hang out. So pretty much I'm not going to see much of them. I'm already down here in South Carolina. So that's a big no for me. They look terrifying. I don't like that. This species is named a canvasback. They like to eat wild celery. Okay, cool. Female canvasbacks sometimes lay eggs in another canvasback's nest, and redhead and ruddy ducks sometimes lay their egg. So it's kind of like it takes a tribe to raise a kid. They just kind of start laying their eggs in each other's nests. That's pretty funny. The oldest recorded canvasback was a male, and he's 22 years old. Jesus Christ. And he was shot in California in 91. What? All right. Anyway. So, canvasback. Right here. So, I don't know. I'm putting him at C. He's not anything phenomenal. I fucking hate that duck. I don't hate it. It's not the worst. There definitely are worse ones. But canvasback, let's take you off the list. All right, number 2, the bufflehead. Okay. This is a cute little guy. Let's see what this sounds like. Alright. This guy is in serious contention for a B, low B, or sorry, high B, low A area. It's already going up there. However, they don't live near me, so they already got that against them. Oh, no. It says for winter they come down here, but I have not seen one. There's not many ducks down here. There's only it's just mallards down here, and my 5 ducks out back. Let's find out cool facts. Buffleheads nest almost exclusively in holes excavated by northern flickers, whatever the fuck that is. Unlike most ducks, bufflehead is monogamous, often remaining with the same mate for several years. Aww. The oldest bufflehead recorded was 18 years, 8 months. It was caught and re-released by a bird bander in New York in 93. Okay, at least it wasn't shot like the last one. Buffleheads. Yeah, I'm gonna... Let's see. I don't want to go right away and give it... Let's see, its wings? What? I don't like that. I don't know. I think they're cute. All right, I'm giving them an A. All right, bufflehead. There you are. I'm giving them an A. They're cute. All right, next up, blue-winged teal. Ooh, that's a handsome duck. There's the old boy. It's got like cheetah print. Got a zebra. I like that. Okay, this is a pretty good looking duck. Let's go back to that overview. Let's listen. Okay, I fucking hate that. That's terrible. The male calls loud, high whistle, and nasal bleat. Yeah, I don't like it at all. Okay. Wow, they got some coverage, so I possibly could see them. They got migration, and I'm around the coast, so that's where they're non-breeding, just hanging out. The blue-winged teal migrates over long distances. One individual banded in Alberta, Canada, was shot was shot in Venezuela a month later. Damn. Oldest recorded oldest recorded blue-winged teal was a male, 23 years. Is originally banded and found shot in Cuba. Blue-winged teal. I'm just sorry, but that sound, Buster, hush. The sound that duck makes is unforgivable. I guess that looks like it, right? I don't know. Uh, oh, I haven't even given a number of how many I could fight. These things, they have the canvas back. Yeah, they have like the eyes of Satan. So I think that I could fight like maybe like 5 of them before they just take my soul. This cute little guy, I'm sorry, I could probably take about 40 of those things. This one, I don't know, like 25 maybe. I don't know. I hate that sound. It probably just breaks me down with the sound of it quacking. That thing's terrible. So that one's sticking at a C. I'm confident with keeping that one at a C. All right, next up, 21. 21 is the white-winged scotter. Ah! Okay, I don't like that. I don't even. I'm just gonna say right off the rip, it's already starting at a D tier. Look at that beak. That thing is terrible. You could throw a football through its nose. Look at that thing. So, sounds like someone's choking it. That's not a good sound. Fun facts. For many years, the velvet scotter of Western Eurasia. Oh, God, I hate it so much. I don't want to read anymore. Oldest one was 18 years old. Please tell me someone shot it. Oh, no. It's observed in a nest. Are you kidding me? You shoot all the other ones, but you can't shoot this one. All right, yeah, it's straight up D tier. I fucking hate this thing. This thing's ugly as shit. It makes a terrible noise. So it's this guy. So yeah, he gets D. You know what? No, screw him. He gets F. Fuck that guy. He gets an F. That's ugly. He sounds terrible. Nah, that's impartial. I'll keep him at a D. How many could I fight? I don't know. Probably safe 20, just like the Pekins. I could probably take about 20. All right, next up. Delete. All right, 23. 23 is the Barrow's Goldeneye. It's going to be really interesting at the end when I try to review my ducks, and I have no fucking clue what any of the names are because the picture is just a picture. It doesn't have a name with it. I mean, it's just going to be me just looking at the pictures, and I mean, I'll at least remember probably anything that's an F tier or anything that's an S tier. But yeah, I don't know. Fat chance of me remembering them all. But Barrow's Goldeneye. Okay. He's got a cute little beak. I hate the shape of his head. It's not terrible. His eyes, not in love with it. Oh, okay. You know what? The female is a little bit better looking than the male. She's got I don't know. That eye though, that's creeping me out. He's got a cute little beak. Let's go back. Overview. Let's listen to this bad boy. All right, this gets an A plus in my books for the sound. God, nowhere near me again. Is that up there? Year round up. Okay. Cool facts. Yep, in Iceland, the small disjunct population of Barrow's goldeneye thrives in this park because the local people create nests. Aw. The species is called the house duck. So that's pretty cool. Okay. I originally was going to go with like a C because it's really not much going on and it's not anywhere near me, but it's growing on me now. Oldest known living, 18 years old. They didn't tell us how they know that. Probably going to say they shot it. I'm going to say the Barrow's Goldeneye. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I'm going to give him he's a B. He's a B tier. He's got a really cool sound. Pretty handsome looking. Those look similar. Yeah, he makes it to B tier. Probably could take on about 35 of those in a fight. Number 7 is the Labrador duck. I remember this one. This one's going to be pretty easy because there's not much on it because this bird's extinct. Um, there he is. You can actually see him. It was pretty much in Canada and Labrador. They've been extinct since the 1870s. There's no real explanation for its demise. Let's just do a real quick Google Labrador duck extinction. Oops. Okay, whatever. Still not fully explained. Okay, at least Wikipedia backs that website up. I just had to make sure. Unfortunate, nothing much to really go on. I can't pet it because it's dead. So you're going to D tier. How many could it take? As many as I want because they're all dead. I already won. So, by that logic, I could probably take on an infinite amount of them because they're all dead already. For no reason. Next up, 18. 18 is the Ruddy Duck. Ruddy Duck. Okay. I like this one. All right. I'm going to say right off the rip, we're starting at a minimum B tier. Look at that blue bill. That's one good looking duck. I've not seen a blue-billed duck yet. That's a unique quack. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. So that one does nothing either for or against it. Okay, so they do make their way over here. Apparently they're in England too. Yeah, they're kind of all over the place. Doesn't look like they're anything in South America, really. Its intimate habitats, its stupidity, its curious nesting customs, and ludicrous courtship performance place it in a niche by itself. Everything about this bird is interesting to the naturalist, but almost nothing about it is interesting to the sportsman. So its defensive mechanism is just being so fucking weird. How's the oldest one? The oldest ruddy duck recorded was a male 13 7 months. He was found in Oregon in 1964, and he was banded in British Columbia in 1951. So he was found. At least this time they didn't, say he was shot, but he was. Yeah, they said he's not really something worth hunting. So, I really want this duck to be my friend because that is one good-looking duck. Look at that bill. Look at it. Like it's just got them straight feathers in the back. This is what the female or immature male looks like. The female's not too bad looking. Yeah, that's a good looking duck. Okay, ruddy duck. Where's that blue bill motherfucker? Is that it? No, that's it. Blue bill. All right, next up, 25, is the northern pintail. Ooh! That's a good looking duck. That is a good looking duck. I'm starting this duck off. I'm gonna start this duck off in an A tier. This is a good looking duck. Not really a quack, but it's a cool sound. They really love Canada, I guess, because that's where they do it. But I can find them here, I guess. Non-breeding times. Don't know what that. I don't really know what that means. I probably should look it up, but. Migrate speeds of 48 miles per hour. Longest nonstop flight recorded in the northern pintail was 1,800 miles. How do they even measure that? I don't want to know. They aren't restricted in North America. They occur in Europe. They spawn in Europe is what they're getting at with that one. And the oldest recorded was 22 years old. That's pretty impressive. All right. It was shot in Saskatchewan. All right. Northern pintail, we're keeping you at an A tier. Now, you're a handsome guy. I really do like that tail. That's a good-looking tail. You have contention, honestly, to go up to... No, you don't have the S tier. You're up there, though. Number 4 is the gadwall. The gadwall looks... This doesn't look like a duck. Looks like almost like a sandpiper, almost. But the female looks like a female mallard. I don't know. Nothing too impressive about this duck. It's not ugly. I don't know. It's kind of boring. So I'm starting to see. This quack is kind of. It doesn't hurt annoying. It's like boring annoying. We don't tend to think of ducks as pirates, but Gadwall often snatch food from diving ducks as they surface. What a dick. Gadwall sometimes steals food from American coots and other ducks. What the hell is an American coot? That wasn't on my list. American coot. What the fuck is that? That ain't a duck, but that's ugly as shit. You would go to straight F tier, sir. Get out of here. I don't know. They're just boring. They're just C tier. There's nothing too special about them. There's nothing bad about them. They're just, I don't know. They're just boring. Right here. C tier. Nothing great, nothing bad. Just boring. All right, 32. 32 is the black-bellied whistling duck. While I was prepping this list, I saw this one. I don't want to come in, sounding a little impartial, but this one has it going on, I believe. Oh yeah, look at this guy. He kind of reminds me of a flamingo, though. So he is starting A tier because look at those colors. Look at those feathers. Look at that bill. Look at that big black eye versus like the terrifying yellow or like the piss yellow or red. Ow, fuck! There's nowhere near me. All right, you're still at A tier. I don't know if that means you probably can't go up to S tier then. Cool facts. They're formerly known as tree ducks. But they've found to not really perch or nest in trees. So why the fuck were they named tree ducks? So they kind of, they're more of a South American duck. It's really what's just happened? There we go. That is a whistle. I don't know what I was expecting. A quack. I should have been expecting it. It's definitely a whistle. That is, I don't know. I really like the way that this duck looks. Just supersedes every other factor about it. Like, that is one cool looking duck. But like I said, I can't become friends with it. Oh, I can't become friends with it, so you can't make it to S tier. Sorry, friend. But you do make it to A tier. So, good for you. That's a pretty even spread so far. That's pretty good. That's unintentional. Let's delete black-bellied whistler. It's number 17. The ring-necked duck. I don't know. Starting off with like a B, C to B, like right in the between. I can't decide yet. Feel like I don't really like this head shape, but I don't hate like everything about it. Mix it down to South Carolina. I could be friends with it. Oldest one is 20 years old. He was shot in Minnesota. Okay. See what they sound like. I don't know. There's so many bird sounds that I can't tell. So there's a short, high, grating barks or grunts. Females are peeping. Ah! All right, I think that sound right there. All right. I'm kind of pissed that I don't know where this ring on its neck allegedly is. Because it's called the ring-necked duck, right? Like, you would think that you would see a ring on its neck, but I don't. Is that it? I don't see it. I don't see it on either. Is this it? I guess. Yeah, I don't see it. Okay, so I like the female's quack. So that is its saving grace right now. That makes it keep at that B tier level. Okay, that's actually a good look at the duck. Okay, yeah, I feel confident with keeping it at a B tier. I think this is it. I think. Number 12, the mottled duck. Yeah. Okay, this one's starting at a B. There's nothing really bad about it. I do like its feathers. Like they're not like spotted. It's hard to describe. Um, I could become friends with it. What is this? And the oldest one is 13 years. Okay, so let's hear what it sounds like. Yeah, I'm giving it a B tier. It's a generic duck, but in a good way. It when you think of at least in North America, when you think of a duck, this is what you think of. So it's nothing spectacular, but it's nothing, like that's throwing you off. Like when you see like those fuckers with those ugly ass beaks. Delete row 21. Wood duck. Oh, okay. He's got like a cool, like almost mullet going on. So he's starting A tier for me. I find that relaxing, surprisingly. Oh, year round. All right, he's hitting A tier. He's a dabbler too. Why am I shouting? It's not nearly as loud for you. Oldest is 22 years old. They pair up in January. This is like a high A for me. It's not. I don't know. It could be S tier. That's a good looking duck. Females make an ooh eek sound when disturbed and taking flight. All right, so I'm gonna make the decision right now that this one's moving to S tier because I don't know. I don't want to go through the whole thing without having anything in S tier. But there will only be a maximum of 3 in S tier if it comes down to it. So as of right now, this is getting placeholder kind of honorary level S tier because I really do like the mullet it's got going on. But it could be dethroned. Hey, there you go. Wood duck. Pretty cool looking duck. All right. 30, 30, 30. American widgeon. Okay, it looks like a mallard is trying to disguise itself as something else. But this female, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. That's not a good looking duck. It's not ugly, it's just not good looking. Yeah, I don't know, it's got like kind of like Chungus head. Even here, it's still kind of got like a thick neck. What is this? I don't know. It looks like someone was printing a duck and they ran out of green ink. I'm not in love with it. C tier starting. Okay, so it's not going to jump to B tier because of that. Yeah, I'm sticking with C tier. I don't know. I'm not in love with this duck. I hate the way it looks. I could probably kick a couple like 40 of them and beat them in a fight. It's a dabbler. Yeah, I made my decision. It's sticking at a C tier. That's not a bad thing. It's just, there are other better ducks. And I think that's it right there. Because it looks like its head didn't finish printing. So C tier. Number 10. Number 10 is the Manky Mallard. All right, so we don't get a sound on this one. I could just probably go on YouTube. But who does that? So it just looks like a mallard. The Manky mallard is a species of domesticated wild mallard. These birds have the ability to fly and are known for their many colors, the size of plumage, looks, and names of different hybrids which have similar appearance. Nothing really spectacular about it. It's just a mallard. But that's a cool looking duck. I don't know if that's a Manky mallard. Let's just do Manky mallard. Let's just do a quick Google on it. because this will also help me in a minute when I have to figure out. So that's what it looks like, another mallard that didn't finish printing. Doesn't really seem to be much on them, so I guess they're really not that spectacular. So Mankey Mallard, you're going to C. Not a bad thing, just not a great thing. So I could just delete that whole row. Number 9, regular mallard. Okay. Now you're speaking my language. So this is, when I think of a duck, this is what I think of. Think of the old green head for the males. Like, that's a handsome duck right there. Look at those. Oh, I clicked away. Look at that. That's a good looking duck. You got little curls. Got the blue. It's flight. Got a lot of flight feathers right there. This looks like a male that's still developing, because I don't know. I have a special place in my heart for mallards, because like I said, that's the duck that I grew up seeing, and I know I think the simplicity in my eyes brings them up high on the list. And that is a quack right there. That is a quack in my opinion. They're a dabbler. They eat everything. They also poop everywhere. I could become friends with this guy. Yeah, this is... Okay, so non-breeding just means that's just where they live. Yeah, I could be... They are the pit bull of the world. They are Mr. Worldwide. They are all over the place. I mean, except, Australia, but they can go fuck themselves. Backyard tips. What the hell is a backyard tip? If you have a pond or marsh area, they'll be attracted to your yard. Yeah, no shit. If there's water in your yard, they're probably going to get ducks. Oldest mallard. 27 years. He was shot in Arkansas. Standard duck quack is a female mallard. Males don't quack. Ha! They can fly at 55 miles per hour. They pair. Okay. You know what? I don't care. I made up my mind. I made up my mind. Where is it? Boom. You're going up there. You and the wood duck. Neck and neck. Honestly, I'm putting mallard in front of the wood duck, because the wood duck doesn't want to... Well, what was that I had against the wood duck? Nothing, I don't think. Whatever. I still put the mallard up. It's still my favorite. I come in with a biased opinion on that one. I'm not going to act like I don't. Mallard's supreme right now. Next up is the harlequin duck. It's a pretty cool looking duck. Even the females got really not very much going on, but they still are cool looking. They look a little cute, a little pudgy. They really got that. They really got it going on. Look at all those colors. Ooh, this one's already riding up at A tier. Small sea duck with short bill. Yeah, they got the little chode bills. All right, let's listen to these guys. That's cute. That's cute. I can get on board with that. Oh, but they can't be my friends. All right, so I'm. Okay, that fun fact right there keeps that at A tier. It was about to be B tier, but the harlequin ducks suffer more broken bones than any other species, and X-rays and museum specimens have determined that most adults live with multiple healed fractures. So, for whatever reason that is, probably like they're flying and they just have way too many hard landings, or they try to land on, I guess, ice, because they are up in the northern area. Whoa. So that, yeah, they're sitting at an A tier. I can't be friends with them, so they're not. They can't surpass. But there it is. You're going to A tier. That's pretty funny. All right, number 8 is the northern shoveler. Not in love with that beak. It's not. I don't hate it. Just not in love with it. It's way too long. Like look at this thing. Look at it in the background. It almost looks like it's wearing a mask. Like it's wearing it like it's a joke. But like if you cover up that bill, the colors, it's got some really good colors. It could technically be my friend. I don't think I want to be friends with it though. The bill of the northern shoveler is big and shaped like a shovel. But the odd-shaped bill has only about 110 fine projection edges that act like a colander, filtering out crustacean seeds and aquatic vertebrates from the water. Oh, okay. So it's really good at sifting through stuff to get food. When a female shoveler is being scared off by a predator, it shits on its eggs to deter the predators from it. So imagine you're out in public and some guy's creeping on your mom and she's like, I have to run, I can't carry you, so she just takes a crap on you and runs off. That's what it does. Shoveler, don't hate you, don't love you. I love the color scheme though. Sounds like you're choking on something. You're getting bumped to C tier. Sorry, that bill is just a little too much. Northern Shoveler, you're going to C tier. Nothing to be ashamed of. All right, 22 is a green winged teal. I already have a bad feeling about this because from what I've learned when I'm getting all these websites prepped, all the teals have the ugliest fucking beaks in the world. Oh no, I don't know what I was thinking of. All right, this one's cute. This one's solid, starting at a B. I like this feather coloring right here. It's got some. I think that's not normal. We could be friends. It's a dabbler. Sticks his butt up in the air. Little marshy boy. Not really anything good on its fun facts. Let's listen. Honestly, I don't like that. I'm good. I was stopping it right away because I don't want to hear that anymore. No. Photo gallery. Yeah, it's a good looking duck right there. What about this picture? Yeah, you're sitting. Let's see what the female. Yeah, I'm putting you at a B tier. Good looking duck. Good looking duck. B tier. Number 5, Mexican mallard. This is the most hectic way to do this, but it's working still. So I'm gonna go right off the rip and just say we're starting at a B, low B, high C, low B, high C. Because I feel like it's just a mallard. It's just native to Mexico. Nothing really super spectacular about it. It doesn't have that green head. What is with his website and these absolutely dog shit pictures? Like, you couldn't have gotten something better? Huh. I mean, granted, they have a Google search box in this website, so I doubt that this website has been updated within the last decade. C. Nothing crazy. It's just the Mexican mallard. It's it's not bad. It's not great. C. All right, 4. Muscovy. Okay, I'm coming in. I'm coming in with a biased opinion on this one, and I hate to tell you, but I'm telling you, it's F tier. I fucking hate these things. They're so goddamn ugly. Like, just look at that shit. They're not native. They are considered a nuisance or a pest. Where does it? It actually says one of the oldest domesticated fowl species in the world is kept by native Peru and Paraguay. The word Muscovy comes from the Muscovy Company. Okay, cool. Whatever. Who cares? If you want to see a truly wild Muscovy duck, the Rio Grande in there, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So when I was living in Florida, these ducks were everywhere. They're so ugly. I'm sorry. I shouldn't, really judge a duck by its warts. But, like, that's actually a pretty good looking duck. But when I think of Muscovy, like, this is the shit I'm thinking of. It looks like a witch out of a grim fairy tale. It's covered in these. Its comb is like coming out of its eyes. It's just so. No, I'm not backing down from what I decided. It's straight F tier. Like, somebody has to be at the bottom. Muscovy's going there. It is. These two got lucky that they didn't go straight down there. The two guys in D tier. They're lucky that they're not down there. All right, number 5, the redhead. Okay, B, starting off. Okay, A. That quack alone. That call is right there. It could be my friend. I could probably fight about 25 to 30 of these guys. 20 years old. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to start speeding through these. That one's going to A tier. That one is awesome. Yeah, you get up there. That quack alone. That was awesome. I did not expect that. Number 8, common goldeneye. All right, so right off the rip, I'm not wild about its head shape, but it's not the worst thing because it's got that tiny little beak to complement it, and I love a duck with some green feathers going on. That quack is cute, so we're hitting at a B right now. The female is cute as well. It's got a brown head. It almost completely avoids me, but I am right on the coast, so it gets lucky this time. So you get to keep in that B tier. But if there was nothing on this coastline, you'd be out back down to C tier, joining with the other losers. I mean, C tier is a respectable place to be. They like to lay their eggs in other nest boxes, which is I don't know why that's a thing for ducks to do. After the ducklings leave the nest, they can feed themselves and require only protection. Some females abandon their broods as soon as they hatch. You got it, kid. Deadbeat moms is what I see. 20 years old. That's crazy to think a duck is 20 years old. Like, I'm 32. That's 2/3 of my life that duck was alive. That is crazy. Okay, so common goldeneye, you get that B tier. You get that B tier. If I can figure out which one of these is you, that one. B tier. Number 2 is a hybrid duck. So this one's pretty simple. Hybrid ducks are literally just ducks. I'm not even going to go on the website. I can explain to you right here. It's a duck it's just two ducks, two different breeds of ducks that made a different duck, and it doesn't really fall into any category. They're kind of wild cards. You can have some great ones. They're the mutts of the duck world. So I'm hitting you at a C because there's really nothing spectacular about you, but there's nothing bad about you. It's a hit or miss kind of situation. So just go to C tier. Not a bad thing. Number 7, the lesser scalp. Lesser scalp. Kind of a generic duck. It's like a bark. Males are generally silent, but they make a soft gurgling sound and a faint wee-oo call during courtship. Females are much more vocal than males. A sharp, harsh, burry grunt and grating bark. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm sitting at C tier. I could be friends with them. Most abundant diving duck, which is a weird. That's like a baseball statistic. I guess, okay, so it takes practice to pick out the different head shapes of a lesser and greater scalp. That's the difference between them. I don't know. C tier, I don't have any feelings about this one. I don't hate it, but I don't really have any feelings about it. So you get bumped to C tier. 9, the cinnamon teal. Nah, I don't know. I really like this picture of them. They look like a mallard, but they look like a cinnamon mallard. Like this is the winter version of the mallard. You need to be warmed up. Can't be friends with them. All right, you're C tier. No, okay, B tier because I do like how they look. Let's see how they listen, how they sound. That's a weird sound. I don't know. I think they're cute. I think I'm gonna, for the sake of fairness, they don't really sound anything special. I can't be friends with them. I could probably kick a bunch of their asses. So you're going to C tier. Sorry, buddy. I wanted best for you, but I mean, I want to give a real impartial opinion on this. So 2. Long-tailed duck. Yeah. Yeah, I like this guy. Look at this, like curly feathers. Look at that cute little beak. The females are cute. Look at the white heads. They don't got a long tail though, but I mean, most of the time the defining features are from the males anyway. I'm not in love with the head shape though. I'm not in love with the head shape, like the neck. Oh, that's such a good picture. All right, let's see what they sound like. We're sitting in A, high B, low A. All right, that just bumped you into A. Oh, but then I just bumped you right back down to B because you guys don't want to hang out with me, which is rude. They can deep dive down as 200 feet to forage. Never mind, you're back up to an A. That's pretty cool. They're pretty much like they're underwater ducks. They're underwater ducks. Yeah, yeah. Long-tailed duck. You get back up to an A. You almost lost it. You redeemed yourself. You're an A. The surf scotter. Ah! D. Oh my god. It looks like there's this looks like there's something. No. No, I don't care about anything else. You're not an F cuz oh my god, I don't know. You might be an F. I fucking hate you. The fact that it's a threat of being near me means that I hate it. Hate it even more. Yeah. Fuck you. You're going to F. You can stay down here with the trash. Oh god, there's one more scotter in there. Let's just get it over with. Oh, look at that black scotter. Let's just get that. I'm already in a bad mood by looking at that thing, so I might as well get the other one so I don't sour my opinions of the other ones. I should have started with these ones. Okay. This one's actually not terrible. I think it's the eyes matched with the beaks. The beak, okay. He's sitting at a like a low C, high D because I'm already predispositioned to hate this guy because of like the Scotter subsect. He's nowhere. Okay, he could be near me in the winter because they have the coast just covered. Let's see what he sounds like. Okay, you know what? This guy's pretty cool. Despite everything about your family, you make it to a C. You are the Scotter that broke through. All right, cool. Let's just, okay, so 3. So we're going to go with American Black Duck. All right. Looks like a mallard. Nothing crazy. Sounds like a mallard. It's like the bald eagle of mallards. It's on the East Coast. It's non-breeding, so it can be my friend. It eats bugs, which I like. That's why I actually got my ducks, is to get rid of the bugs in the yard. The dabbler. I think those are funny. Some of these birds may be escaped pets. Abandoned in Pennsylvania. Oldest is 26 years old, was found in Delaware. Nothing special, but it's a good-looking mallard. So this little guy is a B tier. All right, we got 2 more. Let's just do the greater scalp, which, as we learned, it just pretty much has a bigger head. I'm just gonna greater scalp, whatever. Let's see. B tier right off the rip. I like it's got its head doesn't look weird. Its bill kind of looks cute from this angle. It's got a funny quack. However, it's now back to a C tier because it's nowhere near me. Oh, nope. But it is in steep decline for conservation, so it bumps back up to a B because I want all the ducks to survive. So I'm not going to fight this one. I've been, intermittently forgetting to fight all these ducks. So we're going to put this one as a B, but it's an honorary S tier because we need to keep it alive. So you go into a B. Is that the one? Yeah. But honorary S tier. And last but not least, which is the fulvous whistling duck. So the black whistling duck was, I think that was one of the other. Let me look at that list again. No, fulvous whistling or black whistling duck didn't make it. Mallard, wood duck. Whatever. Fulvous whistling duck. These guys are cute. Okay. I'm going to say A tier to start. Okay. That's cute. Low concern. Not my friend. Back to a B tier. In some ways, the whistling ducks act more like swans than ducks. The males help take care of the offspring. Okay. They got some cool colors. They're mallard looking, but they're nothing spectacular. I don't know. My last duck. But they can't be my friend, so they're B tier. They're B tier. Couldn't be my friend. They should have been my friend. They couldn't have been my friend. All right, so our last breakdown. Everything in that middle section, I forget what half of them are. I remember this guy was really cool. This guy sucked a little bit because he couldn't be my friend, but he's a beautiful boy. But mallard reigns supreme up there with the wood duck. So those are my top 2 S tier North American ducks. All right, those ones are they reign supreme. And then all the way down at the bottom, we got the domesticated Muscovy, can go fuck itself, as well as the, is that the surf scotter? Yeah, surf scotter is ugly as shit. Those two, I hate them. I don't wish them to be extinct, but I wish that they would stay far away from me. Everything else in between, those B tier, I kind of want to move the Pekin down just because I want to go fight my ducks right now because those guys are jerks. But they are pretty funny. They do some pretty crazy hijinks, and everything else in here, they're just kind of mallards mixed in. But in general, I mean, I think these are all pretty cool looking ducks, with the exception of 2. And with that, I'm going to move on from this. I'm going to try to implement more research time and actually get more videos put out on a more timely basis. But as you can see, with the time like it took me to get this one done after the last one, which honestly I forget what. Oh, that was 100 Facts was the last one. Yeah, that was a long time ago. But yeah, so if you want me to do more ranking videos like this, please just leave a comment and down below. But with that, yeah, could you leave a comment down below? Subscribe if you're not ready to subscribe. We're only sitting at, I think, like 36 subscribers right now. We're trying to get up, and by we, I mean I. I'm the only person on this channel. Let's verify that. I think we're, actually at 41. So when we get to 50, I don't know. Leave a comment below what you think I should do when I make it to 50 subscribers. I'm going to try to set up a more stable recording space than just right in front of this wall. And please recommend this video to your friends, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye! Hey, it's Editor Greg coming at you for a quick shout out. There is one of my favorite bands, Vukovi, is coming to the U.S. for the first time. They will be playing 2 festivals so far. One is Welcome to Rockville, which is down in Daytona Beach, Florida, from May 9th to 12th, and they will be playing on Saturday, the 11th, on the Cypress Hill stage. And they will also be playing at the Sonic Temple in Columbus, Ohio, May 16th through 19th. On Saturday as well, on the same stage as Sleep Token. So go ahead and go get your tickets now while you can. I guarantee it's going to be one hell of a show, and I recommend that you start listening to them now if you haven't started already. I'll put links to their social media in my description. Please go check them out. Please give them as much support as you can. They're really doing some great stuff out there, and I really want them to be able to get themselves on an entire U.S. tour.